Today is the 11th of May. Well, there's that old song, Froggy went a-courtin'. Well, this is Toady goes a-courtin'. The females are always bigger. The female's underneath the little male. Nobody has told toads that gender is a social construct. So I'm going to tell the amphibians that, hey, toads, there's no male and female. It's a gender construct. It's bullshit. Somebody should tell you that, and somebody should tell your babies that. So if you see all those black strings, you see all these black strings here? Okay, those are all toad eggs. Look how they just string them around and they're adhesive. And I just took a mess of these things out of here because I want to start up the filter, and I got some turtles to put in here, and that's not going to work with tadpoles. So yeah, last night. So here's something else that's kind of interesting. I've had these ponds for almost 20 years. I've only had toads in them twice, including now. I had toads not last year, but the year before. I didn't have them last year, and I was wondering, why didn't I have them last year? Well, I think I figured it out. It takes them a year to mature. So what happened is the toads reproduced back in 2020. It took them a year to mature, and they're back here in 2022. And the first time was one pair. I've had at least 4 pairs here. So that means that the toad population all of a sudden has come back because I put these little tiny ponds up. So, and the first thing that dies off when human beings build are the amphibians and the reptiles, because they can't get out of the way of lawnmowers, and they can't get out of the way of cars on roads. And because they're dependent upon water to breed, well, and they like shallow pools with no fish. So guess what? All of a sudden now they got a breeding habitat here, and I got a breeding population of toads now. But this is pretty cool to me because this reminds me of my childhood when I used to come across this as a kid. So here I am as a adult in my 50s. This is what I mean by giving back. I'm not against people who have causes. My problem with people who have causes is they don't do shit. Oh, they can donate money, but you don't know where the hell the money goes. My whole idea is when individual people put their mind to some type of conservation work, and you're the one that's in charge of it, not the government, you can make a difference. Here's an example of this. It doesn't seem like much, but look at the reproductive success that these toads have had. There's going to be toads all over the neighborhood now because of this. And rightfully so. That's what one person can do. So all those people who sit around saying, we got to save the world through climate change and we have to do this. You don't do shit until you actually put your money where your mouth is and invest in doing something. Don't just give your money to somebody else. Do something yourself. This is a great example of it. That in the Field of Dreams, he said, build it and they will come. Yeah, well, think about that. 20 years I had these ponds here. 20 years. And actually, I'm going to have to get these toads out of here because they can't climb out. Somehow I know they got in, but they can't climb out. So I'm going to have to take care of that later. But I thought people might find that of interest. I'm going to have to scoop these things out of there tomorrow. All right, till next time.